Okay, so I left off, um, and I decided that I wanted to get a little more in depth, and I feel like the story that I have for you as to how I started this walk will help someone. My job isn't to keep, this story to myself. My job is to tell my story, and that way, not only will it help someone else that may have, had a similar awakening, but I feel like it also gives God glory at the end of the day, and that's what I want to do. So I left off telling you guys that I failed, and to go a little more in depth. Um, so I want to start kind of at the beginning, and I'm only going to start at the beginning of what brought me here because it shows how my mentality was and where I am now. So January 2nd was the day that I failed. And how or what was going on at that time, I had a car that I thought that God had blessed me with. When I say that from the moment I decided to get this car, it had been nothing but problems. And I had my son and I had my best friend saying, "Hey, I don't feel good about this deal. I don't think that's for you." But in my mind, and what I had convinced myself of is that, but God blessed me with the means to do this. I wouldn't have no car note. It's just insurance. Everything is good. It's a nice looking car. Keep that in mind. It's a nice looking car. It's an older car, but and just to kind of be transparent, it was a 2007 Cadillac CTS. Now, why would I get a car that was that age? This car, in so many words in my mind, was perfect. It had a couple of codes on it that were supposed to be an easy fix, but turned out to be a nightmare. So the whole while, I'm thinking, God bless me with the means to get this car. I won't have any car notes. Um, and it'll be easy to fix. It'll be easy to maintain. At least that's what I thought, right? So, January 2nd, um, I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm going to do right by this car. I'm going to, do right by the blessing you've given me. And January 2nd, the car breaks down. I mean, no sound, no indication that it was going to break down, um, but it did. Now, there were some things that I had to fix along the way, um, and I thought that one moment it was fixed, then it go back to here's my check engine light. Then I get it fixed, check engine light goes off, check engine light stays off for a couple of weeks, 3 weeks at the most, comes back on, have to go back and fix the same thing again. Like, it became a constant financial disaster for me, a burden to the utmost. But I knew that me working hard and putting one foot in front of the other, I would be okay, right? All the while, it was me convincing myself that God that He blessed me with this. No, I chose that on my own because prior to me getting the car, there were certain things that were happening. It was crazy. Now that I sit and think back, the whole time He was saying, "No, Danita, no, that's not what I have for you." But in my mind, free will, yes, sometimes we don't need it. But in my mind, it was work harder, stay focused, keep fixing, because this is the blessing that God had given you. January 2nd, it broke down. So